Hello, it's showtime. I hope you appreciate the efforts I've gone to here. Welcome to my live stream, all about 80s food. Well, mainly, actually, it's about 80s buffet food, because to me, it's the best bit. I would have gone all out and prepared lots of great buffet food, but as we're all in a situation where supermarkets and shopping is not easy, I couldn't do that. So what I'm going to do is some cook with me. Do you like it? My daughter helped me. I was telling her when I was about 12 or 13, I used to go into Boots at the makeup counter, and the lady there always had rainbow eyeshadow, and I used to look at her and think, wow, that's amazing. So yeah, she helped me. I did choose some really fabulous earrings, but I've only got really tiny earlobes, and these clip-ons are just too big for my earlobes. So I'm going to show you those first, because why not? I mean, look at these. Don't look at my nail varnish. You see those gold tone clip-ons? And they clip on that way, so you'd have them on your ears that way round rather than that way. I can't ever get a hang of this. Rather than that way, you wear them that way. So, like that. Fab. And then I found these other ones. I thought they were pretty fab as well. Huge. The size of those. And then these ones, all beaded. I'll show you how big they are on my ear. Look at that. Takes up half my face. But I can't get them on because my earlobes are too small. So I've gone for some danglies with white enamel. So hello Lex, thanks for joining me, and Lainey and Laura. So yeah, I'm going to reminisce about 80s food. Let me know of your favourites. When I was, shall I show you some photos? I've only got about 3 because my mum never took photos very often, but I did find a few from the 80s. Excuse me, I got a frog in the throat. So this one is from 1981, and it was my 9th birthday. Don't know what you can see there. Can you see? And we were living in China at the time, and Karin. Yeah, we were living in China at the time in Peking Hotel because we didn't have anywhere to live. And that's me on my 9th birthday with my birthday present, a Chinese doll. So there's that one, and there's a lovely one there of me similar age having a moan about something. Hi Andrea. And then there's a couple here. Oh, don't know if you can see those. So this is me and my brother. Look at his hair, fabulous. And there's me with turnips and a knitted tank top. And then this one down here, that's me down there. Whoops, that way, that one. In some cut-off jeans and one of my brother's sweatshirts. So not quite 80s like everybody else is imagining. And then this one is me when I was about 12 with my dog Ben, looking like a boy. So I never did the big hair and the makeup and the thing. It just wasn't me. I was in the jeans and trainers. Right, so we'll get back to food because food's what we're all here for. So firstly, cheers. Guess what I'm drinking? Any guesses? Straight out of the 80s, dandelion and burdock. Oh, hello, Jack. How are you? Look, I'm just saying I'm having a drink of dandelion and burdock. That takes you back. I don't think anybody drinks this stuff anymore. There's a reason for that. So if you haven't seen my makeup, I've got to show it off again because my daughter spent ages doing this. There you go. So yeah, my favourite food memories are Boxing Day. We would go to my auntie and uncle's house and they would have a buffet, and it was always fabulous English food, which we didn't have so much at home. And white floury baps with ham, crisps, pop. We never had pop at home. And they'd have all different pop as well. Cherryade, dandelion burdock, lemonade, fab stuff, orangeade. What else? Trifle, all the stuff. So today I thought we could talk about some of our favourites. Now, crisps have changed over the years. I picked up a few from the supermarket, but they're not how I remember them. The packets are a lot smaller for starters. Right, here we go. This one I always remember from school. Fish and chips. Do you remember those? Fish and chips? Salt and shake. Yeah, you can still get them, but the packets are tiny. Look how tiny that packet is. I'm sure they were bigger than that. And then Frazzles. Used to love Frazzles. Can't taste more artificial than a Frazzle. And then there's things like Monster Munch, pickled onion Monster Munch. The huge ones, or what was the beef? Was it roast beef flavour? They were fab. So there was all sorts of things like that. Still love a Frazzle sandwich. You can make a sandwich out of that. There's not enough in it. Scampi fries. Questionable. Does anybody eat scampi fries? Space Raiders, they were a big thing. 10p a packet, or less. Were they 5p a packet? You always have scampi fries in the pub. That's why you're not pulling, Andrew. Stay away from the scampi fries. And then I know that Shelley was talking about sweets that everybody likes. And my top sweets were always Wham bars. I used to love Wham bars. Couldn't find any when I went to look for spicy tomato snaps. Oh, I love spicy tomato snaps. Yeah. Oh, sorry, what was I saying? Wham bars. Yeah, Wham bars were fabulous. Pink, chewy stuff with the fizzy what's it called? Popping candy type stuff on top that would just stick to your teeth. Fangs. Oh, sweets. Yeah, fangs or shrimps. In fact, what did I get? Oh, yeah. I did manage to get some foam bananas. I used to like the pink shrimps. Or cola bottles. We used to buy all our sweets in quarters or a penny each. But you used to go to the newsagents and say, can I have a quarter of cola bottles or a quarter of pear drops, lemon sherbets. Yeah, see, classics. You can't beat a classic. With a bit of dandelion and burdock. I'm not really enjoying that. When I was a kid, there was a shop at the corner called Iris's, and it wasn't the newsagents, it was just a little corner shop further down, and it was run by this old couple, and they used to have loads and loads of jars of sweets in the window, and one of them, it was just like sherbet, but it was rainbow coloured, and you get a quarter of it in a bag. And I can't remember what it was called, and I had a feeling it was called something like Kali or something. Oh, hi, Lauren. Hello, Keith. Hello, Chris. Queenie Conquest. I know, less than a quarter. They're being robbed, aren't they? Rhubarb and custard, yes. Rainbow sherbet, is that what it was called? I know, look at my makeup. It's proper 80s. I've gone all out. I had to borrow my daughter's t-shirt and the makeup. Yeah, I've made efforts today. Space dust. Was it space dust? Oh, I don't know. It's pretty disgusting. It was essentially just sugar in a bag. So, top 10. What's your top 10? Or top 2? 10 be too many. You used to like sarsaparilla tablets. Sarsaparilla tablets, what's that? I don't know that. Enlighten me, Lainey, what is that? Sarsaparilla tablets. Were they actually tablets or sweets? You just pop them like candy. Sherbet dib dabs, yes. I did like a sherbet dib dab. And the little refreshers. They were hard-boiled sweets. I've never heard of them. We used to get the candy sticks that were like cigarettes as well, didn't we? Yes. And when cream eggs were actually like proper size before they shrunk them. Yes. Those were the days. Anyway, I'm going to start by making some 80s food. Now, it might be 70s/80s. Blackjacks and fruit salad. Yeah, they were always in the penny mix, weren't they? Blackjacks and fruit salads. They were those horrible TCP flavoured sweets. Had a tattoo transfer in the wrapper, so they were cool. I don't remember those. But there was some sort of bubble gum that used to come with like a cartoon or something, wasn't there? Like a pink blob of bubble gum, and then it had like a cartoon wrapper or something. It'll come back to me. Okay, so 80s buffet. We've got the fish and chips. We've got the frazzles. Just imagine that we've got ham baps, because I haven't got any ham baps. Lovely white floury baps with ham. Pickled onions. Pickled onions. Today I'm going to make the classic cheese and pineapple hedgehog. Now, I've never made a cheese and pineapple hedgehog, so let's try. Apparently, you need, I've covered my chopping board with a bit of foil, and I've got an orange, because you need something to stab your sticks in. So we're going to give it a go, and you can, I wonder if I can angle it so you can see better. Ooh. Because it does in my face just, look, that doesn't really work. I'll have to lift it up and show you. Okay, so I'm going to cut a bit of the orange off to make a base for my, so I've cut this bit off, got this bit left, and I'm going to wrap it in the foil. Sound effect. Don't know how long is a hedgehog's nose. Like that. There we go. Now I've got some cocktail sticks. And I've got a board. And I've got a knife, which I was just using. And I've got pineapple. And I've got cheese. All the essentials. How could you not mention cheese and pineapple on sticks? That's what I'm doing. So this is what this is. He uses the cheese and pineapple hedgehog. Not just any old cheese and pineapple hedgehog. Log celery with peanut butter, raisin ants. Ants on a log celery with peanut butter, raisin ants. I'm not getting that. Right, so I'm going to make some cheese blocks. We're going to be eating a lot of cheese and pineapple after this. Right. Okay. Did Keith Floyd ever do this? Absolutely. If he did, he's a genius. If he didn't, he's missing a trick. Here we go. First cheese and pineapple stick going in. First one in. You see it? There. And then I'm going to work my way around. Keep talking. America is gross. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, I'm alternating. I'm alternating direction of the cheese and the pineapple. Right. What I have realised, though, it's going to be a major fail, as I don't have anything for his nose or his eyes. Food that looks like adorable creatures. Yes, please. Absolutely. Can't beat it. Food shaped in the shape of animals. That's what we all want. I've also got the ingredients to make a very special dessert, which my sister-in-law recommended. She said that her dad used to make it, and it was the best ever. Food that looks like oh, I've just read that. Anyone remember Fanny Craddock? Well, not from the time, but I've seen little snippets of her since then. I know, look at the makeup. Ah. I see, I'd like to take credit, but I couldn't. I tried to do some 80s makeup. My daughter just went, "You've nowhere near done enough." And then she came back and put loads more on me. So I know I haven't got any raisins. Sweet Potato Lex. Is that Lex's new nickname? Sweet Potato. Sweet Potato Lex. Oh. Should have done my cheese chunks a bit bigger, I think. Any olives? Oh, I've got some green olives. That's a very good idea. I've got some in the fridge. I'm sure it's pie. Dear Johnny. Sorry, you missed. I'm not getting the point. Bigger is better. Yeah, it's me trying to skimp, but I thought it's only a little orange. I thought it would look. That place with all my cheese chunks are cracking. Look, here we go. This is him so far. I'm definitely going to go with the olive eyes. Oh, my cheese is breaking. It's all going to be a complete 80s disaster. So I don't know. I'm assuming that everybody who's watched this, who's come to this ridiculous situation we're in now, knows all about the reseller weekend, the 80s reseller weekend, which is all raising money for British Red Cross Corona response. So if you haven't, and you're in a position to contribute to that fund, there is a link at the bottom in the description box for you to donate to that charity. They were on just, what were they on? About 4,000 when I looked just before the video started. So I'm not suggesting that this is the most entertaining video you've ever watched, but at the end of it, there will be a cute little pineapple cheese hedgehog. So that's got to be worth paying out for, surely. I'm cooking rice while watching, but fancy cheese and pineapple now. Yeah, you see? You didn't need a roast, you just needed cheese and pineapple and an orange. Does anyone make jelly and proper jelly molds these days? Well, they should, because I've got lots of them in my shop for sale. So I might start doing little videos on that and trying to sell my jelly molds. And I haven't got a rabbit one. My mum used to have a rabbit one, I'm sure. It's another thing about food in the shape of animals. Oh, it's all going horribly wrong. My cheese is too small. Ugh. I feel sorry for him because he's got no eyes. I might have to construct his eyes soon. My vol-au-vents, of course. Yeah, you see, I wanted to do vol-au-vents, but the lack of ingredients made it made it really difficult for me to get things to do. I wanted to do a fabulous buffet and show you the results of my hard work, but I couldn't get any ingredients. Well, I could get some, but obviously I didn't want to waste anything. So we had to go with what was easy. I can't hear you, Jack. No, I can't. But you can tell me all about it later. I hope Martin's feeling better. Deviled eggs. Yeah, I saw. You see, I Pinterested it, or whatever you call it. I looked on Pinterest anyway, and I saw deviled eggs. I've never had a deviled egg, but it looked fab. It looked suitably 80s. Pink blancmange rabbits. Yeah, I don't think I ever had a pink blancmange rabbit, but I remember seeing that kind of thing. See, my mum's German, so the food, she might be watching, because I talked to her earlier, and she said, "Can I watch it then?" And I said, yes. She'll be impressed with the makeup. We didn't always have traditional English food. Semolina at school, oh yeah, it was all sloppy, and then you'd be given a little pot of jam, and then you'd whisk the jam into the semolina. I remember that, because I thought it was odd. Because when my mum makes semolina, she'd make it set, and then turn it out like a jelly, and then you'd slice it and have it with like stewed fruit. So at school it was very different. But I did used to like the sponge puddings that they made at school. Like the sticky toffee and the chocolate sponge and things like that. Now I'm going to have to cut some more cheese. I'm going to try and make it a bit bigger. And then I'm going to find another. I can't say I'm all that impressed with this hedgehog. He's looking a little bit sad. But after this, there is Jack's recommendation. So Jack, hold out for that, because it's going to be good. We did have marble cake and pink custard. Pink custard, yeah. We used to have chocolate custard and pink custard at school. This is how he's looking so far. What do you reckon? You do with the nose. Don't know what you do with the nose. Right, let me go find some olives. Bear with. Here we go. Well, he's going to be even better once he's got some pimento stuffed olive fries. If you look on Pinterest, people to make fabulous like concoctions out of salad vegetables into all various animals. They did look good. I was tempted, but again, it's just no, it's too long. Break it in half. It's a strange combination of snacks. Yes, it certainly is. It's called a buffet. Now, am I going to be able to do this without pushing a hole through my hand? Oh, one eye's in. Olives and pineapple, yeah. What's wrong with that? Sorry? All those preservatives in the food pay off when you get older. This is true. Oh no, it's all falling apart. Let me put some extra cheese on the back here. There. I think I may have rescued it. Right, how do we think he looks? He needs some more on this side. Brine and sweet seems weird. My mouth isn't excited. What do you mean? What do you mean? How could you not be excited by my cheese and pineapple hedgehog? I think he looks rather endearing. I'm quite taken with him, but I might just pop a few more sticks in. He looks scared. Well, he wants to be scared. He's going to get eaten. Right, hang on. Pop another one in there. Right, I think we're nearly there. We're nearly there with the hedgehog. Oh, what do you think? Look cute. You see, if I had a little marker pen, I could like make a dark bit for his nose. I think he's sweet. And he functions as a food serving article. Here we go. Cherry tomato. Oh, I haven't got a cherry tomato. I've only got a big beef tomato. Cocktail sausage and cheese on sticks. Yeah, cocktail sausages. You see, I could have got those, but we don't eat those and I don't like wasting food. So I didn't want to go down the wasting food route. So he's finished. I'm a little bit in love with him. I'm going to put him over here because then I'm going to make the next part of my buffet. And what I need for this is to wash my hands of the cheese pineapple. 1 second. Okay, next, absolutely a centerpiece for any buffet. Black olives. Black olives. You see, I don't eat black olives much either. Let's have a little swig of dandelion and burdock. Ugh, that's really horrid. Okay, so what I need for this dish, this fantastic dish recommended by my sister-in-law, is a banana and a packet of Angel Delight, a fancy dish, which I have here, and a flake. So I'm going to have to do some whipping. And I'm going to have to put my glasses on because the packet's going to tell me how much I need. Right, so did we do sweets? Have we talked about which were our favourite sweets? Mine were definitely cola bottles, cola cubes, wham bars, refreshers, and toffos. Who remembers toffos? Pour half a pint of Christmas into a bowl. Butterscotch, yes. I've also got some strawberry, but I'm going with butterscotch. I've decided to go with the butterscotch because that's the tradition. And I've also got some party rings. The posh way of buffet now is called gosh, I can never say that word. Charcuterie, that's the one. Huge trends at wedding. Yeah, it's just a buffet, isn't it? Essentially, it's just a buffet. Okay, so I need to do some thingy. Where did I put it? Here, there we go. I got it out already. Toffos, yeah. And poppets. Do you remember poppets? Toffee poppets, raisin poppets. Yeah. Milky bars around me. Party rings. Yeah, I love party rings. Okay, so I need milk. Milk, that's what I need to get. Right, how much? Half a pint. Luncheon meat, we will pour. Corned beef. Liked a bit of corned beef. Don't know if we ever had ice gems. Oh, I love ice gems. I don't know if they're strictly 80s. I think I used to give them to my kids. Half a pint is there. Arctic roll. Yeah, my husband said Arctic roll. Not something we would have at home very often. I don't think ever had an Arctic roll. My mum would more likely bake a cake or make a marble cake or semolina we used to have quite a lot. As I say, we'd have it set with like, That's what you get with these old-fashioned milk bottles. You get the creamy bit on the top, and then it all plops out in one go. I'm going to put that back in the fridge. Tinned fruit. My mum used to say bird's trifle. I was like, yeah, bird's trifle. My husband is a big fan of a bird's trifle. I did look actually, but they didn't have any when I went to the supermarket. Otherwise, that would have been in my shopping trolley. Yeah, it is a milk bowl. We've started having milk delivered from a milkman, and it comes in a milk bottle with a little foil lid. And then when you take the top of it, it's got a bit of a creamy top to it. I've got to open this up now. I know, picture that. My daughter's like, oh, I don't know if I like this on the milk bottle. Well, what's up? We're having it now. I used to love coconut mushrooms. What's that? What's a coconut mushroom? Is that sweet? Chewits. Viennetta. Oh, I love Viennetta. When we were talking about on, I started to get milk delivered and they bought it in a plastic bottle. I'm still getting over the disappointment. Yeah, it's actually really nice putting the milk bottles out. And less recycling. Now, you'll have to bear with me while I whisk. Try not to get it all over my daughter's top. How long what do I do? When, I'm just going to have another sip of the dandelion and burdock because I'm enjoying it so much. Oh, that's disgusting. When Shelley was talking about adverts, and I was saying that my favourite advert is that R. White's one, the R. White's lemonade, where he comes down in the middle of the night and has a drink. Or did we find out what a coconut mushroom is? I don't know what a coconut mushroom is. I should have done this before. Great viewing. Red car, blue car had a race. Coconut mushrooms were sweeties. I don't remember a coconut mushroom. Yeah, well, I haven't got a blendy thing. Well, the only one I've got is a hand blender that had a whisk attachment. You could use the two different sorts. And I bought that when I started giving my son solids, and he's 22 now. Well, the blendy bit still works, but the whisk bit doesn't. So this is how I do it. It only says, hang on, I'll take the glasses off. Whisk until light and creamy. Oh, okay. We could be here a while. Milky Way advert. Can't remember the Milky Way advert. Does he still take solids? Yeah, eventually we got there. But yeah, that blender's lasted me 22 years. Doing well. Come on, Jack, where are you? I need your muscles. Just so you know, you're on the big telly in the lounge with me and Martin. Oh, hello, Martin. I hope you're feeling better. Martin's my brother, and he's been ever so poorly. In fact, Jack was poorly first, and then she gave him to him, and now he's poorly, and I've not spoken to him today, so I'm hoping he's better. If he's up to watching me on the big telly, making fabulous 80s desserts, he must be all right. Just showing you my makeup again because it's the only time it's ever going to get shown. Do you see that, Jack? Martin, Bex says, hope you're feeling better. Oh wow, I'm on the big telly. Well, I hope you can't see too close on the big telly. I can't see anything. So without my glasses, I can't see a thing. As in detail. I don't know, is that light and fluffy? I don't know what consistency Angel Delight was, if I'm honest. I can't remember. That's my whisking face. Bored of it now. Look, yeah, my daughter, actually I wasn't going to, but my daughter she had to do the extra makeup, and I said, does my hair look big enough? And she was like, scrunchie, you need a scrunchie. So she gave me the scrunchie, gave me the hairspray. So the top's from her, the makeup's from her, the scrunchie's from her. She did the makeup. So I can't really take any credit. It's gone sort of thick. Is that about right? Hi, Steve. Look, it's gone kind of thick. So I'm thinking I need to layer now. So I'm going to go with the layering. So first, banana in the bottom, Jack. I think that's what she said. I did make the hedgehog. This is true. Yeah, meant to be thick. Well, I'd say that is thick. I'm going to cut, but I better wipe me. Let me get a clean knife so it's not cheesy. Right. I'm not holding it over my head. No. Although I do need to wash all this off. I don't want to do it in that way. Right, I think banana in the bottom. Yes, Jack says banana in the bottom. My only thing is this dish, you see, because of the shape of it, I don't know whether to put a dollop of the thing in the bottom first and then some sliced banana. I'm thinking aesthetics. You know, because I'm all about, you've seen the hedgehog. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. So what else would people have on their buffets? 80s buffets. What would be your favourites? Sausage rolls. Pinwheel sandwiches or something? Pork pies. You still haven't washed yours off, Lainey. Well, it was still looking good this morning. Right, little slices of banana. Slices of banana all the way around the outside of the glass. Oh, what? All the way up the sides? Sausage on a stick. Classic. Actually, I could just put this bit in the bottom. That would fit perfectly in bottom. Okay, I'm going with your butterfly cakes. I used to like making butterfly cakes. Oh, there's my dog. Oh no, that's just all going to collapse. Look, I've got a little layer of banana like that. I'm going to put a dollop in. Thought I'd got all my utensils, but I hadn't. What's a butterfly cake? So, you know, like a little cupcake, you cut the top off the cupcake, and then you make a, I don't know what you call that icing, that sort of whippy icing stuff. And then you cut the other bit in too, and you stick it in like that, and it looks like a butterfly. Prawn vol au vent, prawn ring. You must have been fancy. We never had a prawn ring. That was way over our. Sausage rolls, pork pies, little sandwiches, buttercream. Yeah, that's the stuff. So yeah, a cupcake. Cut the top off, buttercream, and then you cut the top that you've cut off, cut it into two, and stick it back in like that, and it looks like a little butterfly. Prawn cocktails, yeah. Although I think it was 90s before I had a prawn cocktail for the first time. I met my husband and his parents took us to the Savoy, and we had a prawn cocktail starter. I think that would have been 1990. So I've put some banana around the bottom, can you see? Then I've done a layer of the delight. Now what? Spam? No, I'm not putting spam in it. Shall I put some more banana in it? I'm going to put more banana in it. I'm winging it now because I have no idea what I'm doing. Jack didn't give me enough full instructions for this, I don't think. So I'm just making it up now. Looking well classy. Absolutely. And healthy with that banana in. Right, can you see? It's like a layer because I've got like a layer of banana there now as well. Oh no, just Angel Delight. I've ruined it. Oh well. I've updated it. 2020 for Coronimus. Sorry, Jack. I won't blame you. No. Right, let's keep going. I'm just going to put more banana in. I feel like it needs it. I feel like I'm improving on something. Here we go. Last bit. And then I've used up like nearly the whole thing a bit here. Is this like a one-person portion? Or is this a sharing thing? Because this is huge. And then, look at that. And then comes the flake. Smash it up. Hope you've got hundreds and thousands. No, flake. It's not hundreds and thousands. It's flake. On a butterscotch, I'd say hundreds and thousands would go well on a strawberry. I love banana, but I despise banana flavoured things. Well, this has got real banana. It's not banana flavoured. And then it's butterscotch flavour. And this is chocolate flavour. Do you have flakes in America? Is there such a thing as a flake? What was the flake advert? Something about crumbliest, flakiest chocolate. I'm not going to try and do a sexy voice. Dad did them small in wine glasses. You see, that's where I started out, in a big dessert. Chicken drumsticks, vol au vents with curry or chicken and cream sauce. Egg and salad cream mashed together in a bun, or ham and peas. See, I don't know what peas pudding is. And when I go to my little post office, it's inside the back of like a supermarket thing. And in the queue, I'm always stood there and there's a tin of peas pudding and I don't know what it is. Here we go. I have flaked it. Do you like my presentation style? I think that's a proper portion though. None of this wine glass nonsense. There, you just skip the buffet, go straight to the Angel Delight. Banana, butterscotch, Angel Delight. Cheers. You're welcome. Good morning. Does look a delight. Does look delightful. Absolutely. So, plain banana, anyone? Angel Delight. Made with yellow split peas. It's lovely. Was that just like lentils then? A bit like dal. An English dal, maybe. One packet was for 4. Oops. There's one big one, and I suppose you could do a little mini version with what's left, although I'd probably eat that. Just tidying up. I'm jealous of all your foods now. Did you try it when you were up here? What, the peas pudding? Is it a Newcastle thing? That's where you're from, isn't it, Lainey? Up that way. Martin would need a more comfortable trouser for that dessert. Wouldn't we all? Wouldn't we all? I am becoming very fond of an elasticated trouser during Coronamus. We eat grey peas and bacon round here. Disgusting. But you're not allowed to say. Grey peas? What's a grey pea? Grey peas, that does not sound appealing. So that sums up, that's all I could get from my 80s buffet, because shopping is just so poor at the moment. Shelves did not have a bird's trifle, which was up there. Vol au vents, couldn't get the vol au vents. Where is it they have oat cakes? That's Scotland, isn't it? It's how Steve pronounces grape. What, grey peas? Grey peas. Yeah, sometimes add other things to it, but you can find a recipe and have a go at making it be cool to watch. I will have to Pinterest it. Is that how you say it? Pinterest? Pininterest, that's how I used to always say it. Pininterest. Peas pudding tastes a bit like mushy peas. See, I like mushy peas. Mushy peas is good. And I like lentil dal as well, to be honest. Yorkshire. What's your... Oh, oatcakes from Yorkshire. My brain's like, what are you talking about? I'm from Sunderland, but near enough. Yes. That direction then. Or that direction, depending on which way the camera picks up my arms. If you're back to front and all that. So have you all clicked on the link and donated to the British Red Cross Corona Response Appeal, which is what the weekend's all about? This is why I've got ridiculous makeup on, which I'm going to show you over and over again, because it's never going to happen again. And what's happening later? Who's on later? Thought you were a Newcastle fan, Lainey. Buffets are so complicated now. So many people with different diets and intolerances. You have to label each plate. Yes, it is true. Gluten intolerance, people who don't eat carbs, people who are vegetarian, vegans. We're all awkward. Car-ins at 4:30. Cooking with Andrew, what later? Got an 80s movie quiz. Well, I hope there's some... what was that film called that I absolutely loved? Lost. Back to the Future. I used to love Back to the Future. Movie quiz. I'm not very good at quizzes. I'm not a big quizzer, but we will have to check that out. Because if there was any time when I watched movies, it was in the 80s. Star Wars. I will, Karen. I will check it out, totally. Anyway, I'm going to get off because I've shown you all my delights. Oh, wait, I will just show you my hedgehog again because I'm super proud of him. If I can pick him up, one sec. Look, I think everybody should go away, make their own cheese and pineapple hedgehog. There we go. And then I can get on with finishing off everything that's on the table. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Pop over to see Karen's movie quiz at past, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.
ones I put on earlier.